Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired! Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory. No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Ah, takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Quietly now. Installation chamber. Clouds high. The birds. Here comes the catch. Ready.
Ineffa, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You call that a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
Return home.
She spoke!
Paimon? Traveler?
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have two gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger? So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen! You bet, bro!
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind their behavioral patterns. Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued, I'm sure she'll be fine, but I'd best keep an eye on her just in case. Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and Chaska.
No way, bro!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. A Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it. Could be a tricky one. Since it uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
She woke up!
Huh. All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow.
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code? You know, like a number?
Memory. Missing.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again.
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember.
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Robots can feel pain?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby human. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms.
Whoa, slow down.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers.
Yeah, but
Task. Failed. Sincere apology.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Oh, never mind that. So, is Fontaine your...
No.
Oh, okay.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
That's it! A maid!
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of.
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Not Lenny's core, Fontanian joints. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash.
in that case, where exactly...
Home is...
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your...
is this... a broom?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I, trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just, this area will do. Thanks. No need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Defensive mode engaged. Installation chamber deployed. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions but no plot. Category: Martial Arts Instruction.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsettia fruit. Category: Nutritional Science.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Napika's reading.
Introduction of Ancient Machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: Classical Literature.
What in the world? That isn't classical literature. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow, it's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochcon happened. An old friend of the Six who ended up ruling Natland shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization. He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians. Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. This is not where you belong. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike! Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now. Ineffa mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive.
Wait! Kniech! Just hold off for
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion.
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Ineffa?
Ineffa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her
No way. None of us have that kind of skill.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
Looks like she's...
Can you guys tell us what all this is about?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess.
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down. They made some big moves in Nodcry lately.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were, just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance?
Ineffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Ineffa. She only woke up because of her build. Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her. And as for the memory thing, Ineffa's whole reason for joining us.
Please, explain.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your... Until one day, you were sweeping the floor. The worst part of that was, Ineffa had complete...
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Ineffa... Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the...
No.
Has her memory loss?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the... I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then...
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things.
Poor Ineffa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I just started my deep dive.
My job isn't done yet either.
So, why don't you all stick... Your ship got attacked. And since then, you've been scrambling to try and...
Yeah, I was just thinking.
How about the Flower Feather Clan? And
Flower Feather Clan.
in the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Ineffa. After all...
Oh, yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person...
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Ineffa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code.
A backup plan?
Backup plan. Memory miss.
Huh. Well,
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's...
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird. Why is How so quiet today?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me what.
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem. The last few days really flew by. Do you think Ineffa and the merchants are enjoying their stay at the Flower Feather Clan? Let's go see how they're doing!
Gotcha! Into the wind! Time to testify!
If I could pull off this trick, it'll be so cool.
Do you think Ineffa will like this gift we got her?
See? See? It said yes!
Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishkik or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer.
Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and Ahau. You guys, it's just making random beeps. Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert? Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Ineffa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself?
Ineffa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter? She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten-up machines in one hand!
All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift.
We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance. Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too.
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Ineffa gets better?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Ineffa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot.
Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue.
No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been.
Don't worry.
You bet! What?
Yeah, so don't worry too much about...
Hmm.
Although, I guess we still...
Who knows? Can't we go take it to her? No, wait.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time.
All the grown-ups I know who've been to Liyue say it's a really beautiful place. They have loads of...
I only know what my dad
sounds... Once you get there, you...
Time to broaden the horizons again.
It's time to pull the trigger.
The wind knows me.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target.
Ineffa!
Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from?
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
Koichi.
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kenichi use this term.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further. Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go. Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Ineffa? Ineffa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather Clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather Clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Take it easy.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days.
It's all right.
She never came back.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns like...
Arieta, Amu, Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Ineffa? You brought her back? Thanks so much.
Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower. What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Notcry. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there.
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants, if I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me?
Phew.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried?
Finding near synonyms for mine and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split, will it change?
No, but if you want my opinion, no matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back. I guess you could say, wherever it is that your memories guide you back to. Safe. Of course, everyone's
Okay.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it. Someone's looking for us. Don't be afraid to recover.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Oh, it's St. Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by St. Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Ineffa. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night. Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And how? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Ineffa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Ineffa have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineffa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain in the savage conflict and chaos that follow.
Jeez, what a bizarre
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic...
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what... I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Don't say anything. In a moment, It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything...
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind?
None of the legends of Lianka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting...
So mean.
Hello, Traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's enough.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the dragon Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Leonka.
she's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that but the rest is lost to history.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power.
The point is, if Ineffa really does a—
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Leonka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, Pachaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate— Ever since Ineffa set sail for Natlan, the secret source— Ineffa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she—
Even if the past and future Ineffa—
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us, but no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird. If Leonka was here, I have— Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her.
Fine.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious—
Yeah, well, playing— Hey, the spell hasn't worn off. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you—
Help! Someone! Oh!
Paimon! You—
Oh, right, Ineffa. Something weird happened. She got half—
Did something trigger a new
No idea. But it must be something important.
Okay, Chaska.
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait a—
Take me up!
Slow down! Paimon's got us too!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows them.
Quietly now.
Loaded.
Enough! Where evil lurks, shoot on sight!
Gotcha!
One with nature.
Defensive mode engaged.
Annihilation mode.
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave this.
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's...
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Ineffa got here.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one...
Wait, how did Ineffa know to...
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking. Even now...
Really?
Hypothesis. Language... Finished.
Whoa, that was quick.
I have seen them many times.
More random memory data.
Reconnecting.
Wow!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automatons...
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
They stole my privileges and took control of the...
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for...
Mirror of the Dawning...
Hypothesis. This appears to refer...
Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
I think...
Wait! You mean...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So...
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. You say Ineffa is the 11th...
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Ineffa!
She said, return to the 8th Lord's...
8th Lord? The Yunka's...
You were split, then exiled.
This is getting...
Excessive signal, and the signal should improve at...
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger.
Marionette.
I, heard bits and pieces at the market and...
Is that right? How come I'm only...
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I...
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's...
Ineffa, of course. But still.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Mary...
Understood. Destination canceled. Yes. New destination. Flower Feather...
Traveler. Ineffa...
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things...
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all are... Don't worry. Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Joachim might be a Fatui spy? But should we really leave Ineffa here too? Not that I don't trust... You're not wrong. Still, Even with your ability, why the sudden request for assistance from the Eighth Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother's—
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten up.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think... Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere. Unless it's the entrance to one of the Sovereign Ruler's territory.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's...
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. What do you think? Ineffa? Oh no! What's she doing?
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after... All right then. There she is! Ineffa, wait for us! Ineffa!
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off!
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
The Eighth Lord?
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the room.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes. Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget.
How does forgetting everything?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into...
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong,
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportion.
It destroys your mind.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary. But since you are rebooted, you began storing...
Things were fine at the start. Yet occasionally...
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
So too has the Exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Automated defense system activated. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the fatality.
Hey! Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Yes, I too must return.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it, they'll be...
You doing okay, Ineffa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition. Unnecessary. Being physically emotional. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So...
No, this is just an ordinary service bot.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3. This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Seal status. Danger. Danger.
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Now arriving at the Central Zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineffa?
Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Game's up. Thumbs up.
Insulation change.
Wind strike.
Preparing for dust up.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side.
This time? No. No more.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the North.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us. Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town?
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to...
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still...
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation.
And before you think about disappearing...
I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
I can't. I won't do it. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like a...
So you're gunning...
This is our...
I think it's time.
Huh? Ineffa, Traveler. Wait, the controller. Without that...
You thought we'd handle...
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since.
Congratulations, Joshin.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here.
Further inside?
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than me. That's where the Sovereign Ruler comes in.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Dwashi...
You never know!
You are only here because of me.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it...
How do we know you won't just...
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the...
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here.
This is all my fault.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back.
Could it be...
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
Traveler? Ineffa? Are you okay?
No damage to report.
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but... Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped...
Don't worry.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endless. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad?
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so, meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishki.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign rule? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then... I am...
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away,
So...
Yes. Although the curse she placed...
So that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but...
We sovereign rulers are artificial in the case of the 11th Lord. But in order to truly sever the I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. It is because her heart, Leonka sealed, but I continued to work
Wow! That's a lot!
For the last two, that...
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatu. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control, and once you are whole again, I can repair the... If you are ready to continue down...
Whew, that was a... So, basically, there was a bad then. Badbot
curse. It fits my hypothesis.
In that case, shall we keep going, like she asked us?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Besides that...
I'm so sorry. This probably isn't the... It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me... Or maybe the real reason... I'm gonna rest here for a while. Oh. I'm so sorry. It says in my contract they're hardly the... I'm gonna rest... Oh, and
Busted.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds...
Cleanup sequence.
Things are about to get dicey. Into the shadows. Take it easy.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and...
Ineffa!
I see the curse haunts you greatly.
I wasn't alone.
In any case, a few moments from...
Here I am. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord if I regain all of my memories.
Promise me.
It is. If that is the case.
Don't worry, Ineffa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. And yet...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler.
Do you think Ineffa's okay?
Here we are, comrades. The
It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
What the?
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Ineffa! Why? And whose voice is that?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowlians. And did you really believe that by simply being the priestess is long gone? I and the other sovereign, there is no dragon mother here, and there never. For I am the almighty dragon lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13th.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Ineffa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Ineffa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever, no living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the... I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for once this process is complete, and she realizes that
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's...
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not
malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is and you malfunction. It is time to correct the injustice of 2 millennia. I have been a prisoner in this place. The final secret key is embedded in your... Mirror of the dawning morn, please come... But all is not lost. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance... Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
Ineffa!
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordinate...
Seconds is all I need.
What? My core!
Ineffa!
Ineffa! Hey, Ineffa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations, so let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology. No wonder. Marionette told... But if you think you're getting out of here alive...
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! Ugh, so be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return.
Illogical. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Ineffa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Ineffa! Hey!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
A moon wheel? That was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. I can't pick.
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of your choosing till you discover where you belong.
It cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
Ineffa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes?
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earth.
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire...
But...
If we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back.
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do
that?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole...
Sovereign rulers, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feather.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a...
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years...
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memory.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future.
Now you've remembered everything.
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. Instead, I will show my gratitude.
Well said.
So, to cut to the chase, did you...
Oh, shoot!
Sincere apologies. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that
I'm so sorry that I kept this. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you?
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Adieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing, so—
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little... What's with the firecracker? Ugh.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. Mirror of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was— but they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under— So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind. Even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if— just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. You mean this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental. Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nodcry, I am well situated. Memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory, but I will never, again, forget. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate...